Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Top Crypto Bull here once again for your daily crypto update. Let's get right into it. Well, looks like Bitcoin has tapped $112,000, so that's awesome. The bulls are back in town, baby. I would hate to be a bear right now. You'd be crying if you're a bear. Hopefully you weren't shorting the market, or at least not shorting Bitcoin, because if you were, you would have gotten wrecked. Bitcoin did get as high as 112,000 today. Um, it did make a new all-time high of $112,000 according to the Coinbase chart. And look at this beautiful chart. It's just been uptrending, grinding up slowly ever since the local low it made here on April 7th. It made that local low of $74,420. And look at that, it's just been uptrending, slowly but surely grinding up, making a perfect staircase, stairway to heaven, baby. Bitcoin's making a stairway to heaven, and right now it's at 112,000. How high will the staircase go? I'm thinking it'll probably go as high as $180,000, potentially even up to $250,000 by the end of the bull run. And I do see the top of the bull run for Bitcoin coming in sometime around August, September, or October of 2025. That's when I see the top of the bull run coming in for Bitcoin, baby. Yeah, baby. Come on, pump it up, Bitcoin. You got to pump it up. Pump it up, Bitcoin. We need our bags to move, baby. So keep on pumping, Bitcoin. So that brings me to the question. So now that Bitcoin has tapped $112,000, when is the altcoin season? So when altcoin season? That is the question. When do I expect the altcoin season? I expect it at any time. Probably, I do believe, it is the beginning of the altcoin season. A lot of altcoins have already been pumping. All the meme coins have been pumping. Ever since, April 7, April 8, during those lows. PopCat was around 9 cents. It did get as high as 65 cents. I do believe it retraced to around 50 cents right now at the time of recording. Let's look at the crypto bubbles here. See how they're doing. Looks like the top 100 cryptos are all in the green. I only see like a few red, like Pi, Hex, and Sui is in the red. In case you guys don't know, it looks like the Sui ecosystem got hacked. A lot of the ecosystem, like especially the meme coins, basically, like they're down like 90% down for the day. So definitely, look out for that. It looks like the Sui ecosystem got hacked. I don't know if it's back online now, but I do believe they're still getting hacked. I think the Sui ecosystem lost about $200 million today. So, hopefully, you weren't part of those losses. But yeah, like I was talking about PopCat. Let me look at PopCat. Let me see. PopCat. It's actually ranked 126 according to Crypto Bubbles. But if you look at, PopCat, it did, bottom out, about around 9 cents here. In April 7, April 8, it bottomed out like a 9 cents. Well, according to Crypto Bubbles, it bottomed out at 13 cents. But actually, according to the Coinbase chart, because that's the one I follow, it bottomed out around 9 cents, sometime in April. And then, it did get as high as, 60 cents. It came, the all-time high is actually $1.97, which it made, around $2, which it made, it made that sometime in November 2024. So, like late 2024, sometime in November 2024, it did get as high as $2. But the last month, it did, make a local high around 65 cents. In Coinbase chart, it made around 65 cents high, but according to Crypto Bubbles, it made a high around 60 cents sometime around May 11th. Let's see, like May 12th, 2025. So about, today's May 22nd, so about 10 days ago, PopCat, topped off at 60 cents, and right now it's currently at around 54 cents. But if you would have cut that low around 9 cents in May 12th, you'd be up like a 7x if you would have caught the local top. At the current price of 54, you'd be up like about like a 6x. So that's why I do believe the beginning of the altcoin season has already began. But not all the altcoins are running. I do believe the meme coins and the AI agent coins are running first. But the true altcoin season, when everything's gonna be running, I do believe it's gonna begin sometime in June, probably early June. So my answer to the question is when altcoin season is early June. I do believe Bitcoin and the altcoins are gonna keep grinding up. Probably like one more week. They're gonna grind up probably until the Bitcoin conference in Las Vegas this year. The Bitcoin conference in Las Vegas is in May 28th. So I do believe the Bitcoin and the altcoins are gonna slowly grind up little by little until May 28th into the Bitcoin conference. But I do believe we will get a pullback starting right around May 28th. This happened last year too, right around the Bitcoin conference of last year, which was also held in Las Vegas. Bitcoin was going up, but it had a retracement during right around the Bitcoin conference. So that's what I think is going to happen again. I do believe we're going to keep grinding up slowly but surely for Bitcoin and altcoins until May 28th or right around May 28th. And right around May 28th, we'll probably see a retracement for a few days or probably a week. Maybe we'll see a slight retracement. Maybe Bitcoin will go down like 5%, something like that. It's not gonna crash or anything like that. We're definitely not gonna go into a bear market or go anywhere near the 74,000 local low we had in April 7th. But I do believe we'll have a like a 5-6% retracement right around May 28th, right around the Bitcoin conference, and then we might spend like like a week a week or two probably just retracing or going sideways. But sometime in the beginning of June, probably like in early June or like the first second week of June, that's when I think the true altcoin season will kick in, and that's when you'll see all your favorite altcoins mooning. Even all the stable coins like DOT and ICP, XLM, XRP, all those are gonna start mooning again, baby. Pump it up, baby. We want the true altcoin season to come in, baby. We need our bags to moon, baby. Pump up our altcoins. Pump up our altcoin bags. Pump them up. Pump them up. We want our altcoins to moon. We need to make some money. Make my payday. Yeah, baby, make my payday. So yeah, for sure, that's when I think the altcoin season is gonna begin, the true altcoin season, because I do believe the altcoin season already began since since the local lows of April 7th, April 8th. All the meme coins have been already popping off like Popcat, Pengu, Moodang. I mean, look at this. Moodang is up 34% up for the day. Dog is up 26.1% up for the day. Mog is up 15% up for the day. Popcat, the crazy little cat, is up 8.5% up for the day. Mew is up 16.5% up for the day. So they've all been up already, since the local lows in April. So definitely, I do believe the altcoin season has already started. But the parabolic altcoin season that we all want, where all the altcoins will basically moon, including like DA and ICP, the biggest stable coin altcoins out there. I do believe even DOT and ICP are gonna moon sometime in June. That's when I do believe the true altcoin season will start, where all the altcoins will start running, baby. Where you're gonna see all of your favorite altcoins do like 20%, 30%, 40%, 50% moves every single day, and that'll probably continue for about a month or two. That'll be the true altcoin season, where all our altcoins are gonna move, baby. Pump it up. Can't wait. So once you see DA and ICP starting to move, that's gonna give you confirmation that the true altcoin season has begun. Because like DA and ICP, I mean, they have done nothing for the last 3 or 4 years. I mean, they just been basically stable coins. But once you see those mooning, that'll give you confirmation that the true altcoin season is in, And probably a month, or about a month later is probably when you want to start taking profits, baby. Or just subscribe to my channel, and I'll let you know when I'll be taking profits. Because everything I say in my channel, everything I say and do in my channel is just my opinion and what I'm doing. Nothing I say and do is financial advice. Don't buy or sell any coin because I say so. Learn to do your own research and only invest in the markets where you're willing to lose, baby. So yeah, baby. Let's go back to the top 100. The top 100 coins are definitely in the green. Like I said, only Hex, Pi, Sui, and Sky are in the red. Monero's in the red a little bit, 1.5%. But basically everything's in the green. Leading the way is WLD, WorldCoin, is up 25.9% up for the day. We got Hype is 17.7% up for the day. Jupiter is 11.5% up for the day. Bonk is up 9% up for the day. Fart coin, everybody's favorite meme coin, is up 8.9% up for the day. Pepe, another favorite meme coin, is up 9.1% up for the day. So yeah, we got a lot of everything's in the green, baby. Pump it up, baby. Keep the greenery going. So everything's in the green. Everything is pumping, baby. So yeah, I do expect Bitcoin to keep grinding up. Let's go back to the Bitcoin price. Bitcoin price right now is at $111,500. Like I said earlier, it did get as high as $112,000 even. It tapped exactly $112,000. See, if you look at this, it tapped exactly 112,000. That's the high for the day. For Bitcoin, it's $112,000. Look, what a beautiful chart. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful chart. Just nothing but, stairway to heaven, baby. Stairway to riches. Stairway to the moon, baby. Come on, baby. Pump it up. Pump up our bags. Pump it up. You got to pump it up, baby. Keep on pumping Bitcoin so the altcoins keep on pumping as well. So yeah, Bitcoin sitting at 111,525 and made a new all-time high earlier today at 112K, baby. So congratulations to Bitcoin. Now let's look at the Bitcoin dominance. See how Bitcoin dominance is doing. We need Bitcoin dominance, to fall off the cliff. I mean, right now sitting at 63.98%. Like you already know, you've been watching my channel. It did make a high of 65.38% on May 7th, and it fell off the cliff. And a few days later, on May 13th, it did bottom out bottomed out on May 14th at 61.89%. But then the next few days it climbed up, and yesterday, May 21st, it made a local high, a local top of 64.29. At least it didn't get above 65%. We do not want it to get above 65%, but I do believe it started to correct again. It started to retrace again. Today, May 22nd, is having a red day. It did get as low as 63.85%, and right now we're sitting at 63.98%. So it looks like it's a red day for Bitcoin dominance, and we needed to keep on, going down. We needed to fall off the cliff. That way, we kick in the true altcoins season. So yeah, baby, we just need the Bitcoin dominance to keep dropping off. We needed to get to keep going lower and lower. We needed to go lower than the 60%. We needed to get lower than 50%. And once you see the Bitcoin dominance around 40% or lower, then that's when you'll know that the altcoin season would have already started, and they'll probably be reaching the end. Because once Bitcoin dominance fall off the cliffs and gets into the high 30s, that's probably a good sign that the top of the bull run is coming in. So it might be a good time to take profits once you see the Bitcoin dominance around in the high 30s. Like 40%, 39%, 38%, 36%, right around there. That's gonna be a good signal to start maybe taking some profits, because that means the bull run will be shortly over. So yeah, baby, Bitcoin dominance is at 64. We do not want it to go above 65%. That's the last thing we want. And the DXY is low too. The DXY is at 99. $99.88. The DXY is staying low. So yeah, we need the DXY to keep staying low. As long as the DXY, the US dollar index, stays below $104, we'll be sitting good. So yeah, we need the DXY to keep under $104, and that'll be good for Bitcoin and cryptos and risk-on assets. Right now, it's sitting at $99.88, so things are looking good. It bottomed out at $97. Let's see, when did it bottom out? 97. It bottomed out 97 on. No, not there. Let me see. Oh wait, I passed it. Sorry about that. Yeah, bottomed out at $97. Here it is. On April. Yeah. Everything bottomed out in April. So April 21st, it bottomed out at $97. And it's been staying low ever since April. Ever since April 21st, as it bottomed out. Basically a month ago, it's just been, the whole month has been low. It's been ranging from 97 all the way up to $101. $101.97 for the DXY, but we need it to stay under 104. As long as it doesn't stay, as long as it stays below 104, we'll be good. And we need to keep going down even more. We need it to be down as low as 97 or maybe even a little bit lower. But 99 is okay. We're okay with 99 for the DXY. We just need it to stay low. And we need the Bitcoin dominance to keep going down, down, down. Lower than 64%. We need it to fall off the cliff, baby. And it looks like Bitcoin is ticking up again. Current price of Bitcoin is $111,707. Looks like it's getting ready for the next leg up, baby. Looks like it's getting ready to make a new all-time high, baby. Come on, baby. Pump it up, baby. It's getting ready to crush 112. The current all-time high for Bitcoin is 112K. Looks like it's getting ready for the next leg up. It looks like it's getting ready to break through 112K and make a new all-time high. Maybe by the time I'm recording this video, it'll break it. I'll check in at the Bitcoin price at the end of the video. See if we broke a new all-time high, or we're gonna keep up in these higher, $111,000 price range. But yeah, everything's looking good. Let's check in our 3 favorite AI agents. Don't miss out on Aria. Aria's starting to break out, baby. Aria's sitting at 0.0026. It did make a local high today of. They make a local high today at 0.0028. So definitely the Aria is wanting to break out. The all-time high is 0.0030. And it's wanting to break out, baby. It's about ready to break out. Don't miss out on Aria. It's about ready to break out and go into price discovery where the sky's the limit. So definitely, I do believe Aria is getting ready to break out and go into new all-time highs. So don't miss out on Aria. It's setting at 0.0026, only like a $1.5 million market cap. Don't miss out on it. So yeah, baby. I do believe it's getting ready. It did, get us high, 0.002. Let's see how high did it get? It did get as high as 0.0028. So it's tapping the all-time high and retraced to 0.0026 for right now. But at any time, Aria could go parabolic and go into new all-time highs, go into price discovery. Leo sitting at 0.0042. Just going sideways. It's been going sideways basically. Leah's been going sideways basically for the last, like the last month basically. It's just been going sideways between like 0.0029 and basically 0.006. It did get as high as 0.006. It was a wick. But basically, it's just been going, sideways between like 0.0029 and 0.000, like 48, right around there. Just going sideways for like the last month. So don't miss out on Leah. It's in accumulation zone. It's giving you perfect time. It's giving you more time to buy it. Don't miss out on Leah. It's at 0.0042. Not financial advice, but I'm definitely buying more Leah before it goes parabolic. Our other platform AI agent is WISP. WHISP is the ticker. It's at 0.0019. Don't miss out on WISP. It did make a local high here on May 11th of 0.00 like 28, basically 0.0030 on the Coinbase chart. I mean, not on the Coinbase chart, just on this regular chart. So definitely, because it's not on Coinbase. I wish Wisp was on Coinbase. Wisp is only listed on Radium and L Bank. But even so, I do believe it'll get more listings down the line, and so will Aria and Leah. Once they start mooning, all the exchanges are gonna want it, because they're gonna want to collect the trading fees, baby. Because everybody's gonna FOMO into Aria, Leah, and Wisp once they start mooning, baby. So I'm a small channel. I know I don't get that many views, but if you're one of the lucky few watching this channel, might be a good time to buy some Wisp, Aria, or Leah before the FOMO kicks in, baby. Buy now before they moon. So there you go. So yeah, this is on the Radium chart. On the Radium chart, it got as high as 0.0028. That's the local high right now. So don't miss out on a Wisp. It's already gone up from its all-time low of 0.00043. No, 0.0043. No, wait. Let's look at the chart, see what the all-time low. Is it 3 zeros or 4 zeros? I always forget. It's yeah, it is 3 zeros. 0.0043 is the all-time low for Wisp, baby. Yep, 0.0043, baby. Right around there, 0.0043 is the all-time low for Wisp. And look at that now. It's already up like a 5x. 4 to 5x from its all-time low, sitting at 0.0019. Don't miss out on it. Don't let it moon much more before you get into it, because I do believe it could get to at least a $50 million market cap or a $100 million market cap this cycle. And right now, I do believe it's right around like a $1.5 million market cap, right around the same as Leah. So don't miss out on them. Don't miss out on Leah or Aria or Wisp. I mean Aria. Wisp and Aria are around the same market cap, around $1.5-2 million market cap, and Leah's about like a $3.5 million market cap, maybe even a $4 million market cap already. So don't miss out on them, baby. Let's see. Look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin, $111,695,000. Trying to make a new all-time high. We'll keep checking in on it. See if it's gonna break 112,000. It's at 111,704 right this second. So it's trying to break 112K. Trying to make a new all-time high. We'll keep an eye on it. Now let's get into X, baby. Love looking at X. See what all the X people are saying. Let's say altcoin just triggered the golden cross, baby. It means the alts will explode in just 8 days. Back in 21, this guy turned $201 into $182,000 with alts. Good job. Kudos to you, Madara. So yeah, baby, the golden cross, in case you don't know, is when the 50 moving average and the 200 day moving on. So when the 50-day moving average and the 200-day moving average, when they cross, that's when the golden cross is done. So yeah, baby, it looks like the golden cross has been triggered, and looks like the altcoins is coming. So yeah, baby. Pump it up, baby. Pump up our altcoins. Pump it up, baby. So in 2021, after the golden cross, came the big old parabolic altcoin season bull run. So the golden cross just happened today. So that means that the altcoin season is imminent in 2025. We're about to go parabolic, baby. So don't miss out. If you're not into Bitcoin or cryptos, it might be a good time to get into it before the parabolic bull run. Let's look at this meme here. So this Bitcoin bro tells his friend at $3,000 buy Bitcoin, and the friend goes nah. And then at $19,000, he tells his bro buy Bitcoin, and he goes nah. At $16,000, the Bitcoin bro tells his friend buy Bitcoin, and the friend goes nah. And $100,000, the friend goes, you just got lucky. Yeah, right. Just didn't believe in the Bitcoin, baby. You gotta believe, gotta believe. Be like Michael Saylor and believe in Bitcoin, and you'll make some money. So there you go. See what else we got here. Let's look at the crypto post. Okay, what's Joe Rogan saying? Okay, doesn't have to do anything with crypto. It says, look at this. Bitcoin. Let's see what Taiwan says. Breaking. Taiwan lawmaker proposes national Bitcoin reserve with 0.1% GDP, $780 million. Country FOMO is here, baby. So Taiwan is FOMOing into Bitcoin, baby. So there you go, baby. It's gonna, pump our bags. Pump up our bags, Taiwan. Come on, Taiwan. Pump up our bags. Pump them up. We're already into Bitcoin and cryptos. So let all these latecomers pump up our bags. They'll be our exit liquidities. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. So let's see what we got here. We need more Bitcoin posts. Make a wish. So when the Bitcoin price was 111,111, it was time to make a wish, baby. Make a wish. I wish for my altcoins to pump, and I wish to be a millionaire at the end of this cycle. That is my wish. So everybody make a wish at this Bitcoin price of $111,111. You heard my wish. Write in the comments what your wish is. What's your wish on this Bitcoin price of 111,111? So yeah, type in your in the comments. Leave your wish. What's your Bitcoin wish or your altcoin wish? I wish for Aria to get to $1 billion. I wish for Aria to get to $1 billion market cap. I'd be rich if Aria gets to $1 billion market cap. That'd be like 1,000x for me, baby. 1,000x, baby. So my $1,000 would be $1 million, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. What happened here with Sui? Let's see what happened with Sui. Let's see what happened here with Sui. Let me read the top here. It says, they're blocking transactions for the $200 million hack that happened on Sui. So in case you didn't know, Sui, it says, we've learned that a CETIS smart contract was hacked this morning for approximately $223 million. And CETIS subsequently paused their smart contracts to prevent further theft. CETIS worked together with the other DeFi protocols, the Sui Foundation, the Sui validators to collectively protect the ecosystem. A large number of validators identified the addresses with the stolen funds and are ignoring transactions on those addresses until further notice. The CETIS team is exploring paths to recover those funds and return them to the community. An incident report from CETIS is forthcoming. The Sui Foundation and the rest of the ecosystem are committed to supporting CETIS as they work through this incident. Yeah, there you go. Hopefully you weren't affected by this hack, but it looks like, it's been a major hack, over $200 million hack that happened on Sui. Let's see what else we got here. Coinbase says 111K, 12 years later, baby. All right. What's this Trump about? Commentary, Donald J. Trump, post from the Truth Social. Trump 2040? Trump 2044? Trump 2048? You kidding? He'd be dead by then. Trump be dead by then. But okay. Okay. Let's see here. Says the day he believed God's real. Let's take a look at this video here real quick. Oh, a human just fell into his lap? Okay. I guess a human fell into the lion's lap. Alright. Alright. You know what? Let's take a look at the Sui price. Now I'm curious. So the Sui hack happened. Let's see how that affected the Sui price. Let's see. Sui is at $3.87, but I do know it did get as low as $3.60. Let's see here. So It was as high as $4.19 today, the last 24 hours, according to the CoinMarketCap, and SUI went down as low as 377, according to CoinMarketCap. But actually, on the Coinbase chart, I did see it go down as low as 360. So yeah, I guess SUI did get affected. It's down. It's only down at 1%, 1.75% in the last 24 hours, though. But yeah, it looks like all the gains they made in the last 24 hours, it gave it back. Yeah, because all the other top 10, like Ethereum is up 3.88% up in the last 24 hours. Bitcoin is up 1.57 in the last 24 hours. XRP is 1.21% up in the last 24 hours. BNB is up 1.8% in the last 24 hours. Solana is up 3.17% up in the last 24 hours. Doge, the original meme coin, is up 4.23% up in the last 24 hours. ADA, Cardano Lovers, is up 4.84% in the last 24 hours. And Tron is up 2.71% up in the last 24 hours. But AVAX is up 8.60% in the last 24 hours. And Hype making a move is up 17.7% up in the last 24 hours. And Link 3.46% up in the last 24 hours. And XLM is 3.41% up in the last 24 hours. So yeah. So it looks like SUI did get affected. It looks like it gave back all the gains. Actually, SUI is the only top 20 crypto that's in the red. All the top 20 are in the green. Only SUI is in the red, I guess, because of the hack. So there you go. Since we're in CoinMarketCap, let's look at the total crypto market cap. It's 3.52 trillion. The altcoin index is 28. We need the altcoin index to be around 70 for the true altcoin season to kick in. And the fear and greed, according to CoinMarketCap, is 73. So everybody's feeling greedy because Bitcoin is at a new all-time high. Everybody's feeling greedy. So there you go. So let's go back to our X. See what else we got here. Oh, this is kind of cool right here. Well, before we look at the robot, let's look at other news. Breaking: Jim Cramer says people should invest in pharmaceutical stocks now, not Bitcoin. So there you go. He says Jim Cramer says Bitcoin is doomed to fail in the long run. So yeah, Jim Cramer has confirmed that Bitcoin is going to continue to go parabolic, baby. When Jim Cramer says Bitcoin is doomed, that means Bitcoin is going to go parabolic. A few days ago, Jim Cramer posted that Bitcoin was not going to run anymore, and that was when it was around like $104,000, and then it went to 112,000. So now Jim Cramer posted 2 hours ago that the Bitcoin is doomed. So that means it's going to keep running, baby. So pump it up. Thank you, Jim Cramer, for pumping our bags, because we know everything is always inverse Cramer. Whatever Big Cramer says, the inverse happens. So Jim Cramer says Bitcoin is doomed and it's not going to keep running. That means Bitcoin is going to keep running, baby. It's going to keep running, baby. So Jim Cramer is a bear, and this is what happens to the bears. Here, let me turn off my microphone so you can hear the video microphone. I'll show you what happens to the bears.
Questions for Ben? Go ahead.
Yeah, so you saw that video where the Undertaker represents Bitcoin and John Cena is the bear, baby. So that's what's going to happen to Jim Cramer. You see, that's what the Undertaker did to Jim Cramer. That's what Bitcoin's going to do that's what Bitcoin's going to do to Jim Cramer, baby. So yeah, don't be a bear, baby. Don't be a bear. Because you know what happens to the bears? They end up crying because the bulls are back in town. You don't want to be the bear. Let me show you what happens if you're a bear here. I always got to show you in every stream just to remind you not to be a bear, because Bitcoin always smacks down the bears. If you're a bear, let me show you what happens to you if you're a bear. If you're a bear, baby, this is what happens to you if you're a bear. You end up crying, baby. Don't be a bear. Because you'll be crying like this bear right here. Because right now the Bulls are back in town, baby. The Bulls are back in town, baby. And the Bulls are smacking down the Bears, and the Bears are taking it. The Bulls are smacking down the Bears, putting it down the Bears. So, yeah, don't be a bear, or else you're going to be crying like this bear. Be a crying bear. Don't be a crying bear. Be a bull, baby. And put down the smackdown, baby, because the Bulls are back in town. Yep, so that's going to happen to Jim Cramer, baby. He's going to get smacked down, baby. So yeah, baby, top Bitcoin holders in the world. Satoshi Nakamoto is number one with 1,123,000 Bitcoin. BlackRock holds 633,000 Bitcoin. Binance has 629,000 Bitcoin. Michael Saylor's strategy comes in at number 4 at 576,000 Bitcoin. Grayscale number 5 on Bitcoin holders with 198,000 Bitcoin. Fidelity 199,000 Bitcoin. U.S. government 198,000 Bitcoin. Chinese government comes in at number 8, 194,000 Bitcoin they hold. Upbit holds 176,000 Bitcoin. Mr. Anderson, he comes in at number 10 with 164,000 Bitcoin. Bitfinex, number 11 at 163,000 Bitcoin. Kraken comes in at number 12 with 160,000 Bitcoin. And Robinhood comes in at number 13 with 152,000 Bitcoin. So those are the top 13 Bitcoin holder. In case you didn't know, Michael Saylor is actually from the future. He came back from the future to make sure everybody owns Bitcoin. And once you all have Bitcoin, he'll go back to the future. And here we go. Mr. Trump, Mr. Pump, and Mr. Jerome Powell. They're going to start printing, baby. Yeah, print it, baby. Run it. Send it. Send Bitcoin, altcoins to the moon, baby. Come on, Pump. Come on, Jerome Powell. Pump up our bags. Pump up the alts. Pump them up, baby. We want our altcoins to move. We need to make money, baby. Make our payday. Come on, Pump and Pal, make our payday. Make our day, Pal and Pump. Make our day. Keep on printing. So yeah, baby. Everything's looking good, baby. Everything's looking good. Let's go to the new post. Okay. Let's go back here. So in case you didn't know, always do as they do, not as they say. Because remember Jamie Dimon, what he used to say about Bitcoin? And look what he used to say. He used to say, Bitcoin is a scam. It's worse than a tulip bubble. It won't end well for Bitcoin. But in the under, without anybody knowing, he was buying a lot of Bitcoin and a lot of other altcoins. And now look what he says. He says, Bitcoin is a brand, new asset class. We can store your Bitcoin for you. So never do as they say, do as they do. You gotta follow my channel, and I'll let you know what they're doing in the under. They've been buying, Bitcoin, AVAX, Arbitrum, Ethereum, and a bunch of other, altcoins in the under without them telling you. So always do as they say, always do as they do, not as they say. Because, Jamie, because this guy, what's his name again? I always forget his name. Jamie Dimon, the CEO of BlackRock, he used to say, Bitcoin is a scam. I mean, not the CEO of BlackRock. What is he? He's the CEO of Chase. I believe, Jamie Dimon is the CEO of Chase. He used to say, Bitcoin is a scam. It's worse than a tulip bubble. It won't end well for Bitcoin. But now they're saying, Bitcoin is a brand. It's a new asset class. We can store your Bitcoin for you. So yeah, baby. Do as they do, not as they say, baby. See what else we got here. In case you didn't know, the U.S. Senate has officially passed the Genius stablecoin with over 60 votes. And even now, I think, let me see, they have a new thing on them. Let's see here. They have a new thing here. Give me a second here. Had it here somewhere. Oh, here it is right here. So the U.S. Senate just passed the Genius stablecoin crypto bill to consideration. So here we go, baby. So yeah, baby. The U.S. Senate passed it. All right. So Bitcoin is at 112,000. Meanwhile, your altcoin holders, you're like, precious, precious. Where's my precious Aria gonna moon? My precious Aria, my precious Aria. When are you gonna moon to $1 billion market cap? So I could 1,000x you. I bought you at $1 million market cap. I need my precious Aria to go to $1 billion market cap, so I could turn my $1,000 into $1 million. My precious, my precious, my precious Aria. When are you gonna moon? When are you gonna moon, my precious Aria? Hopefully soon. Hopefully in June and July. Hopefully. So yeah, baby, we know the golden cross already, flash. So when the golden cross flashes, and the Bitcoin, the altcoins boom, baby. It happened in 2017. It happened in 2021, and will it happen in 2025? I'm gonna bet yes. I'm already all in, baby. I have zero dry powder. I'm either going to the moon or I bust. Either I become a millionaire or I become broke. I have zero cash. All my cash is into Bitcoin and cryptos like Aria and Wisp and Leah and a bunch of other microcap jams, baby. By the way, if you want exclusive access to my microcap jams, think about joining the Patreon. Only $10 a month. There's still a lot of microcap jams I'm invested in that haven't mooned yet. That I believe are gonna moon. If you want exclusive access, think about joining the Patreon. Only $10 a month. GTA 6. I can't wait till GTA 6 comes into I believe it comes out in June, sometime in summer 2026. I'll be earning some money because I do believe there's gonna be crypto opportunities in GTA 6, and you'll be able to make some money. So definitely I can't wait till GTA 6 comes out. It'll be the biggest game economy ever. Billions, injected money. 99% will play for fun, and 1% will play to earn millions. So there you go. So yeah, baby. People think this is the most divided time in crypto ever, but it's just the same cycle playing out again. Nothing new. Alts are pumping because Bitcoin. All coins are not pumping yet because Bitcoin hasn't peaked yet. Here's what actually is happening in comes DEX. So we are here, baby. You can see it. We are, heading into optimism, belief, thrill, and euphoria. We're about to go parabolic, baby, for altcoins and Bitcoin. So yeah, baby, we are here, ready to go parabolic. The next 2 to 3 months are gonna be euphoric. So yeah, baby, get ready. Get ready, baby. We're about to go parabolic. So yeah, Bitcoin is in price discovery, baby. We are in price discovery. We're at a new all-time high. We made a new all-time high today of $112,000. We're in price discovery. No resistance at all. Any day now, we're just gonna go parabolic to like 180K, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. So this guy says, God, please show me a sign. And what does he see in the clouds? He sees a bull. Bitcoin bull, baby. Not top crypto bull, that's me. But he sees an image of a bull, baby. Now, wouldn't that be cool if you saw top crypto bull in the clouds? That would definitely be a sign. That would be a sign to subscribe and like the video. Alright, and maybe think about joining the Patreon. So in case you didn't know, it looks like the big beautiful Donald Trump's big beautiful bill passed. Let me read it to you in case you didn't know. It says the one big beautiful bill has passed. Actually, I'm gonna play the video instead of me reading to you. I believe there's a video about the big beautiful bill here. Let me find it real quick. That way you'll know about the big beautiful bill that passed. I have it here somewhere. Just bear with me here. I had it here somewhere. Here, let me go. I believe it's on Fox News. Let me go to Fox News here. Fox News. That's fine. It's just like a small clip. Where they talk about the big beautiful bill. They explain it much better than me. Okay. What's this? No, not that one. I thought I highlighted it. I thought I put it in my bookmarks, but I guess I didn't. Let me find it real quick. Here it is right here. It says, well, not that one. It is this lady, the Kebes or whatever her name is, where she talks about the beautiful bill. Don't you love it how Donald Trump just calls everything beautiful? The big beautiful bill. Big beautiful tax bill. Yeah, a lot of tax cuts. Come on, where are you? I know I had it highlighted, but for some reason it didn't get bookmarked, or maybe I just thought about it and I didn't do it. Never know. Maybe the video got deleted, but it should be coming here shortly. It did get posted today. It must have gotten deleted because it's not even on Fox News. Well, let's see here. Breaking: real Donald Trump scores a major victory to advance his agenda. American Speaker bangs that the gavel announces the president's big beautiful bill. Well, let's listen to this one. Let's listen to this one real quick. So I'm gonna turn off my microphone and we'll listen to a few videos. Okay? So I'm gonna play a few videos about the big beautiful bill and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna turn off my mic and we'll listen to some videos.
214. On this vote, the yeas are 215, the nays are 214, with one answering present. The bill is passed. USA. On this vote, the yeas are 215, the nays are 214, with one answering present. The bill is passed. USA.
Former White House press secretary and outnumbered co-host Kayleigh McEnany